Welcome to the League of Legends Champion Spotlight, featuring Illaoi, the Kraken Priestess.
We are not one soul. We are many.
A native of the Serpent Isles and a frequent visitor of Bilgewater, Illaoi travels beyond her homeland to test those she deems worthy. The Kraken Priestess channels the power of her god through a mystical idol, ripping the soul from those she challenges and forcing them to fight for it. Illaoi's purpose is to spread her simple gospel: move forward or die. In-game, Illaoi is a solo lane juggernaut who pulls the souls from her victims while dominating huge areas of the map. Illaoi's passive is Prophet of an Elder God. Every so often, Illaoi summons a tentacle on a nearby wall. Tentacles don't do anything on their own, but they do interact with Illaoi's abilities, and will stick around until Illaoi abandons them or they're killed. Illaoi's Q is Tentacle Smash. Illaoi slams a tentacle down in a target direction, damaging all enemies struck. Passively, tentacles heal Illaoi for a portion of her missing health whenever they hit an enemy champion. Use Tentacle Smash to harass your lane opponent from a distance. If you're good with your aiming, you'll heal yourself up a little while laying the slap down on your opponent. Illaoi's W is Harsh Lesson, which turns her next basic attack into a short-range dash that deals bonus physical damage to her victim. Harsh Lesson has another use though. Any tentacles that are in range of Illaoi's target will swing at them too. Use Harsh Lesson to show your opponent who the real sucker is when they move in to whack one of your tentacles. Next up is Illaoi's E, Test of Spirit, a medium-range skill shot that literally pulls the spirit from the first enemy champion it hits. Once pulled, spirits manifest beside Illaoi, can't move, last about 10 seconds, and mirror their host's health. But here's the cool bit. Illaoi and her allies can actually hurt spirits with their attacks and abilities, and by doing so, they'll deal a portion of that damage to the host enemy. Now, if Illaoi's team is able to destroy the spirit before it returns to its host, or if the host runs too far away, they'll be briefly slowed and turned into a vessel. This is super bad for them, because vessels also summon tentacles, which will start freely attacking nearby enemy spirits and vessels. That's not to say that Illaoi's targets can't do anything once tested. Once Illaoi grabs their spirit, enemies can attack Illaoi herself to reduce how long the spirit sticks around. If they're actually turned into a vessel, enemies can rid themselves of their curse by killing 3 of Illaoi's tentacles. Test of Spirit is especially effective against long-range champions. Spirits are bad at kiting, because they can't move, and if you land a pull while near one of your tentacles, you'll deal plenty of extra damage and be all the more likely to turn your opponent into a vessel. Or kill them. That can happen too. Finally, Illaoi's ultimate is Leap of Faith. Illaoi jumps in place before slamming her idol down, dealing area of effect damage to all enemies around her, and summoning a tentacle for every enemy champion and spirit hit. For a few seconds after she takes her Leap of Faith, Illaoi gets a vastly reduced cooldown on Harsh Lesson. Just tentacles. Everywhere. All over the place. Save Leap of Faith for huge teamfights. It's a massive ability and does wonders in tight restricted areas like the Dragon and Baron pits. And apparently mid lane, a tight and restricted area. Alright, let's get cracking on the gameplay. First up, try to stick near your tentacles whenever you're looking to trade. They're slow and pretty easy to dodge, sure, but if you pull off a solid Test of Spirit, you will deal tons of guaranteed damage and maybe even get yourself an easy vessel. Illaoi is strong in narrow corridors and chokeholds, like, say, anywhere in the jungle. She pulls off a sneaky leap of faith here, and though she only spawns 2 tentacles from it, their damage is pretty reliable given the tight space. Remember to use Harsh Lesson on cooldown when you have tentacles out to maximize your damage. Alright, so there's the front line, and there's this. Be mindful of your enemies and your surroundings when you move in for a pick. Get in too deep, and you'll quickly find yourself focused down by the enemy team. You've got a god with you, but you are not actually a god. Here are some tentacle tidbits for all y'all who've had your spirits grabbed by Illaoi. In the first example, Darius sees that there are no tentacles around to lay the smackdown, so he sticks around to fight. By the time his spirit fades away, Illaoi and Jarvan have tunneled so hard that Darius is able to pick up a pretty simple double kill. In this second clip, Illaoi pulls Darius' spirit right under 2 of her tentacles, which immediately go to slap town. Not wanting to die, Darius runs and stays alive, even if he's temporarily turned into a vessel. Finally, here's the customary big-ass team fight to wrap things up. Whenever you pull off a spirit grab and turn an enemy into a vessel, you should immediately start looking for a fight. The vessel will start spawning tentacles that'll help you as you go in, and once you jump in with Leap of Faith, you'll have a real army of appendages to coordinate as you ruin the enemy team. Notice how Illaoi attracts a ton of attention here, but survives multiple tower shots and Noxian guillotine by constantly healing with her tentacles. Thanks for tuning in to the Illaoi Champion Spotlight. Please subscribe to the Riot Games YouTube channel and leave us your comments just below the video.
This is the test.